What up, what up? It's your boy Ayo Butter back with another episode of Factz versus Feelingz. Y'all already know what I like to talk about, the difference between marriage, dating, and relationships, and how men and women think of each other. As y'all can see, I got a good full panel today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Yo. No, go let the guest do it first.
No,
Yo, this James. I like to be called Big Husky. If you want to follow me, I'm on the Instagram by Big Husky.
I'm that nigga Trends, rapper, artist, entrepreneur, man of many things, you feel what I'm saying? You can also follow me on all the social media platforms. And if you got Spotify, you know, what's it called? Apple Music, anything you stream music on, look up that nigga Trends. Now, 2 C's, remove the G's, you heard me?
My name Deshaunte. I just turned 30, so we living it up this year.
Yeah.
Hey. I go by Fluffy the Body.
Look, I'm sorry, it came out.
Aggressive,
Fluffy
the Body.
IG. Hit me up. Check out my podcast, Fluffy Leisha.
For sure. Okay.
Oh, I'm tripping. I forgot. Yeah, so we have a podcast. You know, I Said Yerrr podcast. Me and Ace Alpha, one of the co-hosts, is on there. Fluffy Leisha podcast. You know what I mean? She one of the hosts is on there too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to them joints too. You heard me?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And with that being said, like I always say before my show, y'all see that button down there? Hit it. I need that HBO special. Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like and subscribe button and share, please. I appreciate y'all. So today's topic is going to be, do we honor the wrong decisions in the black community and the child support and welfare system? Like, seriously, I think this is a big discussion that we need to talk about, and I hope we can get into it. Yeah? Now, anybody that want to go first, y'all can go first. I'm going to say the question and start from whatever, all right?
I'm gonna say yes, starting with the music that we consume and that we're producing.
Okay.
Both men and women. Like, if we're gonna prioritize women talking about they pussy and men talking about bitches this, bitches that, then obviously that music is gonna spill into like our everyday actions, you know. And people love saying, "Oh no, it doesn't influence how we really are," but I feel like we just lying to ourselves at this point.
Yeah, I think the problem is that people have a problem separating entertainment from reality. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what's entertainment as far as the music and lyrics go, and knowing that it's just a person just talking ish versus it being reality. I think that's a big issue. So let me ask you this though: do men have to go to jail to prove they're tough? Like, okay, you know how in the black community it seems like a lot of black men seem like they have to go to jail in order to be honored amongst their peers. Fellas, I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean when I'm talking about. Why is that such a thing? Why is it that, like, it feel like you're honored if you go to jail, or if you do a crime, you're honored when you come home for doing that quote unquote crime or whatever the case may be? Like, why isn't it shunned upon versus it being honored when a black man come home from jail? Yeah.
Whereas being a gangster is not a good thing.
Right.
So as a community, we gotta come to a realization. You know, being a gangster is good if you're in the streets or whatever, but that's only for the streets.
Right.
And that's not necessarily a good thing. That's like if you want to live, you want to be at the top of the gangster totem pole or whatever.
Right.
But being a gangster, being a real nigga, it's not good for our community. It's not good for our culture.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know what a real nigga is. I have not yet had somebody tell me the definition of a true real nigga. I know what a real father is, because I know what a real father has to do. But yeah, anybody else want to answer that? Do men have to go to jail to prove they tough, or like should it be honored?
As you know, the community that we lived in growing up, a lot of people felt that they had to go to jail, beat this person up, just to make sure nobody else messes with them, and that it kind of like messes a lot of things up in life. And at the end of the day, we got kids that's looking up to us, people that's just looking up to us, period. And what you were saying about, I never heard a definition of a real nigga. The only definition we got of a real nigga, oh, sell these drugs, get this pack. So that's basically all we get to learn from the people that's like, oh, I'm a real nigga. I'm like, oh, that's what a real nigga is. He sell drugs, he got the best car, and just lives in this fucking community, and you know, that's it. That's all he do. That's a real nigga, I guess.
Community.
But come to find out, I had to realize there's something different out there.
Right. What you think, man? That's like, how do you feel about men that go to jail? Should they be honored when they come home? Should it be shunned upon? Like, do you feel like a lot of our black brothers and young brothers have to feel like they gotta go to jail in order to prove they tough amongst their peers?
Nah, but I do think it's the like the Shanti said, it's the music. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was younger, listening to hip, unfortunately, rap. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to portray that, right? Portray that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Going to jail, getting shot at. Yeah. Until you getting shot at. Then you like,
it ain't too fun. It ain't too fun, dog. I already know. It ain't too fun.
You know what I mean? But, I definitely see the music in that, you know what I'm saying? But going to, it ain't
That's
cool.
not the wave, right?
Ain't the wave, nah.
All right. Well, for me, like I said, man, I don't see no honoring, but as a youngin' coming up, and like I said, watching the guys out in the street, it seemed like when guys would come home in my neighborhood, all the girls wanted to be up under them. Everybody was praising them. Everybody giving them money, taking them shopping. Oh man, you hold it down. It seemed appealing. It seems very appealing because of how you get treated when you come home as a black man. But what they don't understand is what you got to go through while you in there. How you not seeing your family. You're not seeing your girl. You feel what I'm saying? Certain people that said they will hold you down done disappeared. But that's just my thought.
You also gotta look at what's the alternative.
Right.
Not everybody growing up in the hood see a brighter future. That might be their goal right there. But like I said, that might need to catch that body first before they get recognized. So they need to go to jail. Some people got driven, they go to basketball, football, college, whatever. Go to jail each time. And that come out having babies. That's their goal.
I got a question, right, to piggyback off of this. Should we hold the parents accountable for any of these decisions?
I feel like everybody got to be held accountable. I mean, but at the same time, sometimes the parent can't be. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a single parent, you gotta do it. And you might not have somebody to fall back on. Father might not do it, kids like mother might not do it, kids like.
Right.
Grandparents not gonna have that choice all the time. Might not do it.
Okay.
To have a job where you can actually take care of some shit. Not to be at home. You got some education behind you. You might have better options. In our community, that's usually not the case. So you might have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
Yes.
And your kid
I hear running. Yeah.
Some kids just bad as fuck. I'm just saying, like, when you look at certain people's households and their upbringing, you see, I'm not going to go into like personal stuff.
Yeah.
You see people come into a 2-parent home. One child will actually do good,
Okay.
and the other will go the opposite way. Because in their perspective, they had a fucked up upbringing, and the other child is looking at them like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch what I said, but
Yeah, certain
you know what
things.
I'm saying?
But you
Like,
could curse.
someone be looking at their perspective like, yo, I really had like a bad upbringing, and then everybody else looking at them like, no, you didn't, bro. Like,
One thing I learned at my last
Let's
job.
keep talking to the mic,
my
please.
bad. One thing I learned at my last job, I was the HR manager at Job Corps in Wilmington.
You gotta talk to the mic.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I was the HR manager at the Job Corps in Wilmington, Delaware. One thing I learned there is parents don't understand how much their children are watching and present, like when they're younger.
Okay.
Well, obviously children younger.
Yeah.
So small stuff like your child is in the back seat and you want to blast Nicki Minaj and Sexy Red and all this stuff, and you see a lot of black parents like, oh no, like they don't know what they listening to, they don't know this, they don't know that. We have plenty of evidence showing that children soak up everything
Preach.
as soon as they come out the womb. You know what I mean? So we're telling our kids this and telling everybody around us that, like giving excuses. Oh no, it's okay, they're not paying attention to what I'm saying. Then your kid becomes 8, 9 years old and they mess up. Man, sit the fuck down, do this, do that. You know, we're talking to our kids, we're being, you know, we're doing all these things that we wouldn't want them to grow up and necessarily do, but then when they grow up and do the stuff that we modeled for them when they're younger, we're like, oh my god, how did this happen?
Right.
Also, to your point, it is proven that no two kids in the same household have the same experience, and it really frustrates me when people say, oh no, these kids are crazy because one goes this way and one goes that way. You never know. What if the parents saw this child and thought, oh, this is my golden child right here.
Yeah.
They start treating this child a certain way, and it happens almost all the time. This kid sees that. You know what I mean? So this kid is literally living a different experience. This kid is growing up and feeling resentment. They're feeling like they're not enough, and so they start going off and doing other things. You get me? But it's like we have to understand the nuances behind the scenes and stop looking at stuff so much at face value, especially in our community.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Anybody else want something to say about that topic? No? All right. So here's my next question. Is dressing amongst our women and young women gotten out of hand, or is it just confidence, as some would say?
Wait, you said dressing?
Yeah, is dressing amongst our women and young women out of control, or is it just them having confidence in themselves?
Out of control.
Out of fucking control.
Okay, tell me why.
You know how girls get BBLs and be like, I'm doing this for myself, I'm not doing it for other people. That's pretty much the same thing with this. We are not like, I'm sorry, go ahead, because I feel like you're...
I'm just saying, because a lot of women, right? I don't have too much. It's how you wear it and it's what you wearing it and what you wearing it for, as in what occasion you wearing it for.
Hey, look, butter.
But at the same, go ahead.
Today threw me off completely.
Go ahead, talk to me.
As you know, I had a day at Cowtown today. You know, walking amongst others.
Yeah.
Just walking down just walking, and then you know what? I'll always look at the shoe first.
Man, real quick, I heard they like 8 eyes now. I'm kind of tight about that. 8 eyes. They high. It retail.
She look down, going up, belly shirt on, like skinny waist. But then I look. One thing you can tell. Oh, you can always tell a young girl if you really look. Okay. But you really look, you can always tell a young girl. But at first, it throws you off. Yeah. So you're like, oh shoot, oh never mind, that's a young girl. You know, I'm tired of having to think twice. You know, but it's different because they're dressing like older women. They're looking like older women. They're using too much makeup. They're like she said, the music, the videos, what they're watching is making them want to be like that person on the screen, and it's the wrong image.
Even the fillers and stuff, like they're making their faces look 5, 10 years
like
older.
It's the wrong image.
Because it's a trend. Man.
And it's making them make the wrong decisions. Like they want to shake the booties now. Oh, this would give me 1 million likes if I just bounce it one time and turn it. You know, short tights. You know,
I have a lot of women that tell me they do that for confidence. They say that they dress a certain way for confidence. They post certain pictures for confidence for themselves. Now, I'm assuming, but me personally, I feel like they're doing it for attention. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I hear from other females, that we dress like this in public, on social media, for our confidence. It's not for men. It's not for, sexual purposes. It's just for my self-confidence, because I used to look this way, and now that I have a body and I have this, I have all the confidence in the world in my body, so I dress this way.
I think social media has made us all
talking to the mic.
Oh, my bad. I think social media has made us convolute attention for confidence. Like, we're so used to putting up a picture and wanting likes that now we think being performative and putting ourselves out there is simply confidence. But no, we're doing it for attention. We just don't realize it anymore because we're so used to the action. You know what I mean?
It's
Right.
not that they don't realize it. They realize exactly what they're doing because capping
True.
and saying they're not getting the BBLs.
Yeah.
They're not putting on the makeup for themselves. They're not putting on the wigs. They're not doing, like they keep saying they're not doing this for all these people. Then what the fuck are you doing it for? If you're just doing it for yourself, stay in the fucking house. Look in the mirror all the goddamn day. What is you taking a picture for?
I like that.
Recording yourself,
Yeah.
posting it, then be like, oh, get out my inbox.
Yeah.
Like, you're not making any sense. If you're doing this just solely for yourself,
Yeah.
keep it to yourself.
Mm.
I don't want to see it because I'm going to say something. You don't want me to say nothing, don't fucking post it.
Well, here, let me ask you this. Do you think women hold other women accountable?
They scared. Or if they do, women get called pygmies.
Mm-hmm.
They get called haters.
Mm-hmm.
What else do they get called? Those are the ones who I've been saying.
But I mean, but why though? Why get mad at another person for correcting you about yourself that they see?
Females always think that somebody is hating on them. A lot of females, I see so many females can't even get along in the same room because as soon as you walk in a room, look at this bitch. The fuck did I do? I
Right.
just walked in here.
Yeah.
But they gonna be like, this bitch thinks she the shit because she got green hair. That bitch ass probably fake. Like, it's just instant hate for no apparent reason. Like, females just don't want to get along. They always think somebody hating on them. They just catty, and it's just like disgusting.
Do you think there's a way to fix it?
Uh,
Not to say that it's going to happen right away, but no, I'm just saying though, if you could talk to, if it was a group of women, well, women watching this, and if it was one thing that you could say that just to help it,
is I love you, sis. At the end of the day,
that's real.
I don't know you, but I love you.
That's real.
I wish nothing but good for you, and I hope that whatever you're going through,
Mhm.
you make it through, you
Mhm.
heal, and you feel the confidence that you really feel that you don't need to post the things that you post
Or dress.
or dress.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that they be wearing, I be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The move.
It just be a little too much sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I
I
ain't
know
gonna
some
lie.
people gonna look at me like, but your cleavage is out, bitch. I have big ass titties.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be too many things that's gonna cover my titties up. I mean, I could wear a big ass t-shirt, cool, but you still gonna see that I got some big ass titties.
Yeah, I could dig it.
You feel me?
It's not overly like too much. You get what I'm saying?
Like, it's not all the way down here.
Yeah,
I know
it's like-
people that titties
like,
sit
yeah.
up on top
I'm
of their
talking-
shirt. You see a little.
I've seen more than
but I
that.
got big titties. I
Yeah.
can't help that. I'm sorry, and these are real.
Okay, talk your shit. Okay, talk your shit.
What's your name again?
Fluffy the body.
Talk
Before
your
we
shit.
get off this topic, man, I like to get to the root of the solution.
Oh,
The
yeah.
root of the problem.
Yeah.
That I got a long memory.
Okay,
I
talk to
remember, I
me.
remember back in school when the female skirts and dresses had to be at finger length. Or
Right. Me too.
Not a rule no more.
Yeah,
All this shit that they show on TV,
yeah.
you couldn't see before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now everything is geared toward our culture. It's our people we see out here. What I'm going to say is downgrading us, disgracing us,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not necessarily at the forefront of it.
Mhm.
The big thing right now is the gatekeepers, gatekeeper this, gatekeeper that. Main thing you'll notice about all the gatekeepers you're talking about, they all look a certain way.
The image.
They all look like us. I mean, all these gatekeepers they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
they all black. And that's everybody, Cat Williams, he
Yeah.
brought it up, he started it. Now,
Yeah.
everybody want to talk about the gatekeepers.
Right.
Now, my thing is, the gatekeeper don't matter. Who in the house?
Yeah.
Alright, that's something they not talking about. It's all geared toward our destruction. Everything that's allowed to be shown now on TV, on the movies, on the radio, in the cartoons.
Yeah, for
affecting
sure.
our children. These are things that weren't allowed before.
Mm-hmm.
And since we have certain restrictions on us, we're not allowed to say, hey, that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be showing our kids this. Then they say, well, where you at? The kids, we at work. We can't afford to be home with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
This shit, it's all a setup. It's always been a setup. It's going to continue to be a setup.
Yeah.
So, you ask her, how can, basically women come together and stop hating on each other. It's
Yeah.
bigger than that. It's us as a culture.
Okay.
I mean, we've been put against each other for
Yeah.
400 plus years. So we have to get to the root of that problem.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about specifically my topic, because I wanted to bring up some other things, you know, that's geared towards what you're saying, especially dealing with welfare, because I think welfare and the housing program,
It's a trap.
it splits up the black family on purpose.
I call it the trap house.
On purpose.
Can you explain how?
Okay, so when they first designed the system in 1964, right? Think about it. If you couldn't afford to have your baby, you had to what? You needed insurance, right? So who would you go to insurance for? Welfare. If you couldn't afford to feed that baby, how would you, welfare, right? Money, welfare, right? So then in turn for them doing that for you, you have to what? Tell them who the baby father is. When you do that, they put that baby father on child support. Why? Because the system wants some money back for them taking care of you and your child. So that's why I encourage men, if you decide to have a baby with a woman, make sure that you have your own insurance and you put that child and your woman on insurance so that she doesn't have to go to welfare, because if you let her go down there to them, you're going to pay child support. Rather, if she putting you on there or not, they're going to put it on there because they want to recoup their money for you being able to have that baby. Yeah, a lot of women do that to save the black man.
That again, the system is designed to keep the black man down.
Right, exactly.
I've been in the courthouse where my baby mom wasn't trying to take me for child support, but they telling her, well, you can do this, you can do that, you can get this, and telling you, well, now you have to pay this. I got, okay, first off, my kids is on your insurance.
Right.
I'm paying this, I'm paying that.
Right.
They basically tell me, nah, this don't matter. And what else could that be?
So did you get a lawyer? Because I mean, I can only tell you what I know. I'm not no lawyer or nothing.
That's why I found out later that she
That's
actually
crazy.
had to take me
Okay.
to the hallway.
All right, cool.
Like, look, you don't gotta tell him that this is coming from you. We'll let him know. We'll tell him, like, yeah, we give you this or whatever. Now he has to pay this, which I didn't. I did not have to pay child support, so I was taking care of my kids. And they was trying to give her the most.
They were trying to encourage her to do it
Yeah.
because that's what they used to. You know what I'm saying? And you know, let me ask y'all this.
I think it's just in the black community. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Is
like,
it?
I
No,
feel like
no,
it's
no.
a lot of me. Yeah, because I think because we're the only ones that talk about it the most. Because I don't think.
Yeah,
No.
we're actually second. Caucasians in the
No, let
United
me tell you.
States have the most.
No, let me
Yeah,
tell you.
I don't
Well,
think that they have
Yeah.
these type of conversations like how we had this conversation.
Yeah.
When they're going through the things that they're going through,
Word.
the person be
Their
on
destruction
drugs,
is
and
never,
like they don't put it out there
never
like we do.
advertised.
They give each other grace and they stay silent till they come up.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
do that.
You gotta look at the
Yeah,
platforms
because-
we're given to do that, though. That's our destruction.
They
Yeah.
have it also. They just choose not to do it.
Yeah, and then again, that's why I said to him about image. They don't portray that image on their commercials and movies or whatnot. We do. We talk about these specific things that we talk about now as if it's funny. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's us.
That's what's selling for us. too.
Exactly. And that's what, yeah. And that's why I wanted to talk about it, because why do we honor things that we shouldn't in our community? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
our only way out right now.
You know.
I would say let's talk about ball players or whatever.
Right.
You got little kids grow up. Sometimes their parents they focusing on them playing ball. That's their way out. Never mind their schoolwork. If you shoot a three or whatever, the school can take care of you. You gotta worry about this one.
Right.
So that's their way out. That's what they focused on. So there's nothing else after that. And that's just basketball. Or whatever. So we focus on the things, no matter how destructive it is to the rest of us or whatever. We only focus. We have one goal, and that's either to rise to the top or to get out. Getting out really ain't the focus for most of us, which is really sad.
Yeah.
It's to that climb to the top. It's
Yeah.
on your focus.
Now watch this, right? Because I want you to keep talking, which leads to my next question, what you just said. Is it too easy to choose to do the wrong thing in our community, such as scamming, selling drugs,
Look how easy
robbing
it is
people?
to eat unhealthy.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it's so much easier to eat unhealthy than it is to be healthy.
Right.
These are the only choices that we have. These are the only
Dang,
choices that most
from
of
my
us have.
Chinese food
Yeah.
down.
Watch this, right? Watch this. Watch this. And I said this in one of my last shows, and you don't know this, but I'm gonna tell y'all. We're here in this town called Salem, and we don't have a grocery store here. And when you don't have a grocery store in your town, they call it a food desert. So that's not.
I was a
That's
Dollar
not-
General.
That's
That was it.
At Walmart, but that's not grocery store.
and not only that, it's not Salem. That's Pennsville. It's
Yeah.
not considered when you cross that bridge. That's when you were in Salem.
I wasn't there.
So this community doesn't have a grocery store. Only thing we have is 2 dollar stores. We have a Dollar General and a Dollar Family Dollar. That's all we have.
It's called that country.
That's it. That's all we got.
So you gotta look at the stores that they put in certain communities. I mean, it's not often you get an actual grocery store unless it's bottom of the line grocery store. Nah, you got Dollar Trees popping up everywhere. You got Family Dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Dollar Generals constantly popping up in the hoods. It's not often you get a Rite Aid.
Right. All right, they just shut down. They just shut ours down.
It's not often.
Seriously.
You get one of those, you know, 'cause that's not really promoting what they want to promote. That's
Now,
keeping things low.
I will say the business model for Dollar General. I went down a YouTube rabbit hole. This is the only reason why I know this.
Talk to me.
Because I actually thought it was only in the hoods too.
Okay.
But they purposely put Dollar Generals and that's the black and yellow one. Yeah, Dollar Generals and areas that don't have grocery stores. So even like down south or all across the country,
Yeah.
if there's no grocery store near your joint,
They take
there's Dollar
advantage.
General. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's a market. It's a market to them. Even
Yeah.
though it could be small, still a market. Makes
But you're
sense.
not saying the same thing, though? I mean, what I'm saying
No,
is
I'm not. I'm not. You saying just the hood?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Well,
not saying just the hood,
our
but
culture.
yeah.
I mean, now they always say, you know, it's not a black where it's rights thing, it's a rich where it's poor or whatever.
Yeah.
All the poor people I know look like me. That's how I'm always missing.
Okay. All right, ladies, what y'all think? Do you think it's too easy to choose to do the wrong thing, such as scamming, selling drugs, et cetera, et cetera? You know, or for for a woman to
Is it
do
too easy?
OnlyFans or to become a stripper? Is it just too easy just to do unmorally things?
Not the damn
It's easy.
It's
'Cause
too
it's
easy.
there. It's accessible. You know what I'm saying? It's right there.
Uh-huh.
Like if I want to go get a brick,
Yeah.
I can literally go get the brick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
It's-
tried. Hold on.
Get it together. It's all good. Get it together.
She's on a brick, man.
So I'm gonna say
Your friend.
no, and I'm gonna say yes at the same time because
Okay.
it's been times where I've been like, I'm struggling. Help me out. I want to learn the game. Men be like, no, you a good girl.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to put you in that position. Like,
So
you know
you
what I mean?
you
So
were shielded.
I was shielded even when I was. Shut up.
So did you ever
Bring it
think
back.
about doing OnlyFans or stripping or
Hell
prostitution?
yeah, I thought about doing the daggone OnlyFans. I signed up and everything.
Do you think that's a
Easy.
career? Do you think that's something honorable?
Career? No, that's a part-time job.
Is it do you think that's honorable? Do you think that's something your mom or dad approve you of doing?
I'm grown. I don't care. I mean,
Okay.
if my mom and dad is not going to help me out during my struggles,
Uh-huh.
then I don't care if you're proud or not.
Yeah.
I have to pay my bills, mommy and daddy. I mean, is you going to give me a house? Is you going to help me with these kids?
But I taught you better. I
I
taught
did.
you. No?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. You gotta know me to understand my
I'm just
absolutely.
see. Yeah.
Absolutely not. They did not.
Okay.
It's hard coming up on a straight and narrow and seeing everybody with just fast money. You know what I mean? Like, I got a good job, but I didn't get the car I wanted. Really had to talk myself through this. It's like, yo, I can afford that. At the same time, I got kids. I can't grab that car.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy this car right now. Just hire this car. Do whatever.
Right.
Just don't need to do this, do that. I'm good with this. Like, but that shit eat at you.
If I ain't have kids, I would definitely been doing a whole hell of a lot more stuff.
I'd have probably been somewhere down south doing some crazy shit.
So
I'm with
it's
you on that
honorable
one.
for me to do things the right way for my children,
No matter what it is.
no matter what.
I don't know,
I
man.
wouldn't do an OnlyFans. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All right. So that's better. That's what I like to
Did
hear.
I sign up? Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't do anything with it.
Okay.
So it's just literally just a page of me. That's
But OnlyFans don't always gotta be sexual all the time. It don't always gotta be sexual.
I know that, and I know that.
You could
I
just
know that.
be
Yeah.
right there with a top on making eggs.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want my kids to be like, Mom.
Right. Exactly. Because the internet's forever.
I don't care if I embarrass my parents.
Mm.
Because I remember being in a grocery store and they embarrassed me. So
For sure.
I don't want to embarrass my kids though.
Okay. I respect
I don't
that.
want to do no. I don't want to go to jail. I'm too cute.
I heard. You was gonna say something? You look like you want to say something.
Was the question? Wait, what was?
So the
what was
question, the original question was: is it too easy to choose to do the wrong thing to get ahead, like scamming, selling drugs, prostituting?
Are we talking about our community or just?
Yes.
period?
Well, you could say. I mean, you could say it in general, but you know, because we all are obviously who we are,
Yeah.
I prefer you talk about our community.
All right, so no.
Let's smooth it up.
But this topic interests me, right? I think a lot of
Yeah.
this goes back to slavery times.
Okay.
So
Everything does.
but for by nature, like blacks are just anti what the whites are. They had the good parts of food, we had the bad parts of food. They learned the Bible in terms of empowerment and how they can do this and do that. We learned about submission. You know, it's like all these different things we had to learn the opposite of. And then I think once the civil rights era comes around and now we're trying to get empowered now, I think we understood certain negative things that we were doing, but it became we not going to talk about our shit in public. We going to hush hush. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
know the bad stuff we doing, but y'all don't need to know about that shit. You know?
Yeah.
And now over time, we're just so used to like allowing it to happen because it's weird. It's like we know what's going on, but it's like we don't give a fuck because they did that in the past. You know? It's y'all
So
know
you're
what I'm
basically
talking
saying
about?
like they covering stuff up for themselves, little things like that.
Almost on some, we constantly guilt tripping the white people, so it's on some, we don't give a fuck what we doing now since y'all did that in the past.
Right.
And I think everybody here has had that experience at some point. Like, what?
Give me
Us black people
Alright,
doing
alright,
too much.
Hold
but,
on,
man,
hold on.
fuck y'all white motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Y'all did this shit to me. I can do this shit, motherfucker.
So-
So that's basically what she. I'm trying to get what she talk about as far as.
So so what you saying is that black people blame that community too much for their problems? Is that what you're saying? Talk to the mic.
Pick it up.
Yes, but without sounding too controversial. Like I don't want to be
Well,
like.
question is, do
homie.
you believe that's what's going on?
We make too many excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make. Okay, so that's cool. All right, I understand.
And you were saying, is it too easy for us to do stuff? And I'm saying
Yeah.
because of our history of
doing wrong.
knowing how we were maybe wronged in the past, and now it's on some we know we might be fucking up now, but y'all fucked up more back then, so we don't care what we doing right now. Yeah, it's making it easier. If I want to scam, my people may know that it's wrong, but it's on some you know what, get your coins from the white man kind of thing. You get me? So
basically,
So
us
I'm
acting out is not making us no better than what they was back in the day.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know how
feel
to
you.
change it though.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just got to start holding ourselves more accountable amongst the black community, and we need our leaders, as in black men, to start stepping up. You know what I'm saying, and being more better examples.
We don't even have leaders now. Like
No, we don't. I was just ready to say that we don't have any true black leaders right now.
When Dr. Umar always speaks,
They killed him.
Yeah, for sure.
huh? No. When Dr. Umar come on and speak and say what's going on in the black community,
Yeah.
everybody be looking at him like, didn't he, like, they'll go to the negative, but ain't he, like, married to, like, 3 women, or he ain't even married himself, so what is he talking about? Like, they always go to the negative instead of hearing the message that he's giving. They'd rather find something negative to say that probably don't even have nothing to do. Where the school at? What?
That's about being lazy. Like making excuses to go about.
Like,
being
yeah,
lazy.
like they make, people were saying stuff, or some people be like, oh, you too woke for me. What?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes, me myself, well, y'all see the area I live in, I can't even have these type of conversations with regular people out in the street where I live at. They think I'm corny, lame, or why you even talk about this, because they so used to talking about drama and what's going on amongst the streets and so on and so forth. But it's like, when are we going to start, you know, changing the thought process behind being out here in these streets versus just trying to become our own community, like lawyers and doctors and policemen, instead of blaming the white men every time they pull up on us. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, well, why don't we get our own kids to grow up and be at their own? You feel what I'm saying? To police our own community.
Fair.
Change the cycle.
Yeah.
Fair.
But now here's the question though: do we as parents preach these things within our house, or are we just letting our kids just be them and not letting them understand what's going to happen once they become our age and get out there in the world?
I teach it.
You do? Okay.
I still let them have their own
Experiences.
personality and their experience, but I still sit down and have conversations with my kids about. I tell them, I'm like, everything that I said, I know I learned a lot of stuff late. I said, but every time I learn something, I'm going to continue to pass the knowledge on to you, and hopefully continue to pass the knowledge on to your siblings as I get older and get forgetful. So therefore, as I'm telling all their older siblings, they go down and tell, you know what I mean? And then, or tell their friends or their cousins or whoever they're speaking with or whoever they're friends with. Because a lot of friends, I remember listening in on one of my daughter's group chats. I think she was like 12 years old at the time.
Group chats, what?
So they got Discord or
Yeah,
stuff
bro.
like that. Like, so they be in this group chat
Wow.
all conversating.
No, I got
so
13.
I was walking past
I don't know nothing about none of
listening
this
to the
stuff.
conversation, and her friend was like, yeah, because I'm pansexual. And then another one was like,
What?
like, but this is what I'm saying. Like, it's all
This
like,
sound like some Dwayne Wade.
and these are
I don't know what to call it, if it's a daughter or a boy.
Already like
conversations.
Son.
Yeah.
yo, their conversations do be crazy.
So let me ask you a question, right? I know this kind of off topic, but I like this. Do you think it's okay for a child to be able to choose their gender?
No.
I'm with you.
Just real quick, yes or no? If you don't want to say why, you don't have to. But just a quick yes or no.
Everybody ain't gonna say no though.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you can finish what you were saying. I just had to ask that.
Like,
A child's mind not develop until they about what, 21, 24, something between there.
My mind wanted to, all right, 25. You know what I'm saying?
you know what frustrates me about all of that? Again, not to go too off topic.
Yeah.
We used to learn about this thing called body dysmorphia when we was younger. As in, if I look in the mirror and I'm clearly 100 and something pounds, but I look and see 300 pounds, they're going to pull me to the office and say, hey, look, we need to get you to see reality. The reality is you're not 300, you're 150.
Right.
So how did over time we're allowing people who are clearly biologic, scientific, like everything is showing you're a woman, you look in the mirror and you're thinking, no, but I just feel like I'm a man. Now doctors are no longer like saying that you are, you know what I mean? They're not trying to convince you to see reality. Now we're trying to get you to believe in whatever you're believing. I'm just confused on how that shift happened in medicine.
So only thing I'm crazy about to defend them, but the only thing I can translate is that it's a feeling for them. It's a feeling versus a fact. Wow, facts versus feelings. Yeah, but it's a feeling. It's a feeling. Because every time if you ever listen to when they talk and they try to describe what it is that they are, it's all based off of feeling, not a fact. Like you said, biological fact. They're going off of how they feel versus what is real.
So do people who have eating disorders. So that's my point. How did over time we stop telling them
Accountability.
reality?
Accountability. People got sensitive over time. People became very sensitive. And I'm gonna ask you, are people more sensitive today? Can you call a fat person fat? And they take it. Can you call a skinny person? Because I know I'm skinny. I'm a skinny motherfucker, but I don't care. It is what it is. I've always been like this. I'm just saying, I can take a joke.
A lot of these feelings are implanted. You know, they put their name on every fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's
I like
the
that.
problem.
I like that.
It's not an outlet. It's like, you know, not saying, oh, you feel that way, you belong to this group. Or you feel that way, you belong to this group.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the best upbringing. We had to suck that shit up when we was kids.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can find some help. You can talk about some things. But now it's like there's too much shit that, you know, there's too many options to pick from. Maybe you just need to go to the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe your father wasn't in your life.
Yeah.
Maybe you feel like this because of that. Maybe now you got 100 different options to choose from. Whereas, you know, things were a lot simpler before.
Right.
Now everything is complicated.
Well, I mean, and I understand why. And I tell women all the time, just on the natural and BBL stuff, I tell women all the time, we prefer natural. Like, I don't like all that makeup and all that BBL stuff. I'm not a big fan of it. I understand why y'all do it. Like, I'm not somebody to say that you shouldn't do it or it doesn't make you look better. I'm not one of them. But if you want me to be truly honest with you, I want natural.
So like
I want to know what you look like fresh out the shower.
A lot of women hear that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not even like, team BBL or anything, but
Yeah.
a lot of women hear that, right?
But we see what y'all like.
We see what you like. We see what you're watching and double tapping on, and
Mhm.
if let's say, okay, you say that, I don't know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say all of them.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just watch
Let's
the
say,
video.
my bad. Let's say you say you like BBW women,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
But every time we look up at you, you got you a BBW woman in your
Yeah.
life. But every time we look up at you, you double tapping on a skinny bitch. Excuse me, sir.
I thought you like
I thought that wasn't your type. So why? Are
Whoa, wait. Well, let me be honest with you. Can I say something real quick?
I'm saying like the tap on. I mean, you don't see that many BBW groups as you do.
It is a lot of BBWs, and a lot of people scroll past or put some clothes on you, fat bitch. That's what I be seeing in the comments.
wait, hold up, but she ain't keep going because she didn't finish. It was more left.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let her finish, and I want to say what else.
Dang,
And
dog,
he
why
know-
you do
and
that?
he know how
I
I
wanted she was
live.
about to
Yeah.
go somewhere with it.
He
You know
know
what I'm
how I
saying?
live, so-
Good.
Yeah, good.
Lost it.
I'm sure you're fine.
But I mean,
I have a question because
Go ahead,
maybe
go
I
ahead.
don't. Is BBW big beautiful woman or big black woman?
Yes.
I always wanted to know that too. What was
Cool.
that? Big
Okay.
black woman?
No,
Big black
no,
woman? Big
Because
no.
a white woman could be a BBW.
Now, me, I'm being.
They go to Pornhub. Look real quick.
I thought white women
I
BWW.
don't know. Don't give me the line. I don't know.
White woman is BWW.
BW.
Big white woman. It's not.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It ain't. Oh.
I ain't never heard.
Don't give me the line. But look, let me be honest. You might don't like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Most men prefer a fit woman. Can we all agree with that? Most men prefer a fit woman. Now, I know we have some men. We know that woman ain't perfect, so we'll let our guard down for certain. They look past certain things. You feel what I'm saying? And most men, we won't even tell you. We won't even tell you. You feel what I'm saying? But what I think is this though. I think that a lot of men are simps today. And I think that, I understand, and I think that a lot of men be liking girls' pictures that they ain't got no business liking pictures, giving women attention and validation that they got no business giving to them, rather they fat, skinny or not. That's just my opinion.
So that makes him a simp.
Yeah, because why are you validating someone for something that you're not getting back? So for
Because somebody's attracted to something, they're a simp.
no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why keep liking someone's picture, validating them, if you know you're not going to ever see them, be with them, be around them, hang with them in no type of shape or form? Especially as a man, validating a woman's picture. What are you doing it for?
Y'all gotta answer that.
Like, what are you doing it for? Like,
Well,
as the man. Like,
As
what
a
you
man, I only like the ones I know. Like if I know
Exactly.
you,
I be liking
Exactly.
like when you post, when Deshaunte post,
doing? Yeah.
nah, I mean, look at that little heart. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Oh, that I don't know."
I know her.
Social media, they posted it. They felt good. I felt like, okay, you felt good. I'm not
Yeah.
validating you. I'm not.
I feel
I'm
you,
not
but-
simping for you. I just feel like, oh, okay. You
But
felt
women-
good at that moment,
women-
I'm proud that you felt good.
Yeah, I feel you, but women don't typically do that, especially for men. If we want to be honest, women don't typically
go through
like
photos of every
people's
Yeah.
photo, like
pictures.
most men do.
Yeah.
Women don't typically do what you just said. You may do it as an individual, and I appreciate that. No,
No.
we're not
It's
saying
just
that.
I'm more prone to.
One in a million, you
I'm
know?
more
One in a
prone to
million.
like other women's stuff
Nah, but I'm
too,
being
just
honest. I'm
because
just
not
giving
really
you. I'm
looking
just
through
giving you the
Insta.
numbers. I'm just giving you numbers. Most women don't like pictures, especially men. They'll like other women pictures. You feel what I'm saying? That they don't know, like you were just saying. But as far as men, that's a give or take type of situation. But men, we would like any woman's picture if we think she's sexy or we could see ourselves having, sex with her, whatever the case may be. We would like your picture, rather if you're big, skinny, small, in between. It don't matter. But what I'm saying is, more men do that versus women doing that for men all day.
Men are visual.
Right, we are visuals, and that's why they do it. But what I'm saying is,
I just
to
wanna know what
men,
makes them a simp though. Like,
Because-
I say I don't like that word.
I'm about to
it's
tell
not
you,
even,
I'm about to
like,
tell you.
Break it down for me.
yeah,
Like, why are men
okay.
simps?
I'm about to tell you. Listen,
Then why are we using those words?
I'm about to well, I don't like saying it myself, honestly, because it's not even part of my everyday vocabulary. But I'm only using it to describe this point that I'm making. Point being is, men, and y'all back me up when I say this. How many of y'all see men liking girls' pictures that they like and that you know they like, but that woman would never give him the time of day?
All the time.
That's a simp. Oh my God.
I don't understand how men.
It's just that one man that's always commenting on the bottom of her pic.
Why keep going for something that's...
He's persistent. A lot of persistent dudes end up getting the person that they want. Rather he likes the picture 1,000 times or not at all. Like I feel as though, okay, if I'm attracted to her regardless if she want me back, I'm still gonna like her picture. I just think that's weird to call somebody a simp because they're attracted to somebody.
I mean, I'm not going to wishly call you a simp to that man's face, but I feel like you're doing that act. You're acting as such by doing that. If a woman...
What's the definition of a simp?
Oh, a simp is a man that wants something that doesn't want him back. So if I want this woman and I know that I'm going on my way to telling her, I'm buying her things, I'm liking her pictures, I'm doing all this stuff, but she's not reciprocating any like from me back. She's even telling me that, yo, like, I'm good. Matter of fact, I'm going to make an indirect post saying, yo, nigga, stay out my inbox. How many times do we see that?
He's stupid.
Are the strip clubs full of simps?
Huh?
Are the strip clubs full of simps?
I would say so. I would say so. I would say so. I'm not a fan of strip clubs. I'm going to be honest with you, no. Because I feel like, why do you need to go to a strip club as a man? Throw your hard-earned money to a woman for free. You're not getting nothing back but entertainment. And some women, you can't even touch them.
Did you enjoy your past experiences?
I never been to a strip club.
Me neither. Oh.
But I know, but
Well, y'all better get to one, dog, because it's going to change your mind and change your world.
but speaking to other men,
What he's saying.
but speaking to other men who had those
all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
I've always asked
I
them,
know what
like,
you're talking about,
what
though.
do
Yeah.
you get out of spending your money on a woman that you're not having any sexual contact with? Like me, I gotta, if I'm going to be throwing my money, I better be getting some at the end of this night. I'm not just going to be, like, it doesn't make sense. How is it benefiting me? How is it benefiting me?
Yeah, I would assume it's just like paying to go see a movie.
I'm walking around with a hard on.
Just paying for an experience.
Chicken wings in front of me.
Nah, no.
No, I'm joking.
Nah, bro. If it's all like that, I might as well. Hey, babe, look, we gonna get on some T.I. Tiny shit for the night. You hit a couple of your homegirls up. I got like 300-400 eyes. I just throw all these ones in there while y'all shake their ass and they go home. And I won't touch near one of them. Then afterwards, me and you gonna fucking have sex. I might just do that.
Sounds like a strip club to me.
Exactly. But it's a waste of my money at the same time. So it's like, I'd rather just do that, right? I'm just saying,
Well,
if I
that's
was
at home and
to,
safe,
I would
though.
rather do that than go to
Why
a
you get to
strip
pick his
club.
money up at home?
Yeah, he's home and safe.
He's
You know
not
what I mean?
picking it back up.
Yeah, but listen though.
And then he going fuck his girl.
But it's cool though because at least but see in this situation it's going to her my homegirl friends though. It's going to her friends.
So just cash app it to him.
Nah.
Tell him.
No,
show his
because
titties,
no.
Cash app him $40.
No, I
and
want to
then
see it in person. I need to see it in person.
You know this.
Then go to the strip club.
No,
It's better
no.
with strangers.
And that's
You
why
gotta
that's a
imagine-
simp. And that's why you a
listen.
simp. And you a simp if you go to the strip club
Listen,
and throw your hard-earned money.
Imagine paying your homegirl's money.
No.
Do you not know how embarrassing that is?
I know. Very.
So go fuck with a stranger. They ain't never gonna see you again.
I know. That's why I'm saying that's a simp. Thank you.
So
That's not a simp.
so what
Yes, it
about-
is.
Wait, this is fun though. Hold. Can
That's
I
why I
say
did all this to get you to describe a
this
simp
is
in your own
fun though.
words.
This is fun though. Like when you
You
in strip
described
club.
a stupid person earlier.
But that stupid person is a simp.
Absolutely not.
What about the dude who go to dinner with his girl and her girlfriends and cover the bill? Is he a simp too?
No, that's a real nigga.
You didn't know what a real nigga was earlier.
I would. Yeah.
In that situation.
Hold up. Hold on.
No, I don't. In that situation.
Hold on.
And that's
Wait.
hold on, I'm sorry. You right. But I'm talking about in that situation.
the question
That's
right.
some real shit.
Hold up,
I'm
hold
sorry.
up.
Maybe just the first thing that came to my head, but that's a real thing to do. That's an honorable
I'm
thing
sure I
to do.
heard the
But don't
question
do
right.
that all the time. I wouldn't do that all the time. It depends on the occasion. So let's say, for example, right?
Do y'all get
Eh,
the fuck later?
Hold on, wait. If it's
Oh, yeah.
hold on, wait. If it's my girl's homegirl birthday, and I know that and she tell me that before we go out, I might pay for all of them to eat. But if we just go in there just cause she like, all right, my homegirl's having something, you want to come with us, and I just go, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on the occasion of the situation. I'm not just going to pay for the bill just cause.
But
But
you gonna get mad like, nigga, you paying for these bitches' meals?
like, hey, babe, it's such and such birthday. You know, we all going out to eat. You know what? I might pick her tab up for the night just to be nice. You know what I'm saying? That'll be my birthday gift.
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
So if you out with your man and it's his boy's birthday, you want to pick up his tab if it's birthday for his
Why am
friend?
I hanging out with y'all?
Oh my
That's
God! They got their
Wanna be
girlfriends
there?
with them.
Why you
It's like
wanna
it's
be
like
there?
a, you know.
So if they got their girlfriend with
Why
them
not?
and I'm still paying for his shit,
You gotta bring it
why?
back over.
Just as a kind gesture, a birthday
Absolutely
gift.
not. That's his girlfriend's job. If we all there as couples, why am I picking up?
Maybe
his
she's
tab?
done it for y'all before. Maybe she's done it for you
Why would I
before.
never do that?
Absolutely.
Just as a kind gesture.
Absolutely not.
As a kind gesture.
Absolutely not.
That just seems too masculine. Like I'm not walking.
I mean, I don't expect
No,
the
nigga,
woman.
it's your
Now, let
birthday,
me-
I got you.
I wouldn't expect the woman to do that though. Be honest with you, I wouldn't expect you to, but I think as a man, I think
Have
that's
I
a
paid for
honorable
dinners?
thing to do.
Absolutely.
I'ma cover
but I'm
my
not gonna
man
pay
and
for my
him.
homie, for my nigga,
Mm.
and his homeboy.
But what if he did it for your friend?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't let him do it.
Absolutely
You
not.
wouldn't. So wait. You wouldn't let your man pay for your friend's dinner if it was her birthday?
I wouldn't tell him it's her birthday.
Why would he?
Why?
He wouldn't need to be out.
Because he don't need to know that.
Why
Yeah,
not?
like his.
Oh,
If she
I
was
mean, I
there
feel
with
you, but it's
her
like,
man, then yeah, like I would bring it, but then her man would be covering her, so there would be no need. You get
Mm.
me? But like if it's my girl birthday and it's nothing but girls, I'm not going to bring my.
But
man
no, it's
to
not.
the-
It's not just girls though. I'm talking about like
Yeah,
he got
I want to
his.
be a part of that party.
Wait, hold on.
Sitting at home.
Hold on. If it's
Yeah,
your
like,
girl,
nah.
your girl's your homegirl's birthday,
Uh-huh.
you want your man to stay home, right?
Yeah,
Like-
Just all
unless
girls.
her man is there.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
all girls though. It's all girls.
If it's
Yeah.
all girls,
If it's all girls, yeah, of course,
Right,
y'all
right.
right.
Yeah.
I
So
understand that.
alright, so it's now your man's right.
Uh-huh.
It's his homie's birthday. You know what I'm saying? They gonna turn up or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Why you want to be there?
Why do I want to be there?
Yeah. It's all
Because
the
I'm one of the
homies.
guys.
No, it's all the homies.
She said I'm one of the guys. Look, I'm turning up.
Yeah, we.
You ain't coming to my shit, but I'm coming to your shit.
Hey yo, that's funny. That's funny. Anybody else got something to say about that?
if my man paid for anybody else's dinner besides mine, what you doing later, sis?
You gonna have a problem with it?
What you doing later, sis?
Oh, that's what you want. I ain't mad at you, but I'm just saying. But
Shake that ass.
fellas. Okay. Well, let me ask the guys. Would you do it? Real quick, yes or no? Would you do it? You done it? Okay.
Yeah, now today though, hell no, because there's too much pressure put on us for that.
Okay.
For reason, you know what I mean? And they calling us out for that. I would love to be in a situation where somebody came up and not picking up the bill. I would enjoy that situation.
Would you do it? Would you do it, bro? Would you pay for your homegirl's dinner if it was her birthday?
9 times out of 10, I don't know get along with them bitches. Fuck that. She better
All
pick 'em
right.
over. Nah, I'm gonna- you know what? Witches. I don't like to
Waiter.
Say, I don't even like to say that word.
Yeah, keep separate checks, please.
Separate checks, bro.
Separate checks.
All right. Okay, cool. Now, I know we already kind of talked about the child support system, but I do want to ask this. Is the child support system fair or unfair?
It's unfair.
Why?
Well, first off, it favors the mother. Whether the father is actually doing for his kid or not, it favors the mother. It's like, how do I describe it to a friend of mine? Because she was saying, it was a good thing. Or, you got your baby daddy and shit. I understand where you're coming from on that. But it's like, two people in the streets fighting, a cop come up and only ask one person what happened, and they say, oh, he did it, and they lock you up without caring about your side of the story, what actually happened or whatever. They just take it as one person's side.
Yeah.
So it ain't never fair. Like it don't matter. It don't matter what you're doing for your kid. They label a lot of shit as gifts. You could buy your kid everything, pay for all this shit. They label that as gifts. They don't count it for what you're doing for your kid. Now they only want to see what you paying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Are they on your insurance? Are you paying for this daycare? Paying for that? Not everything we do has a paper trail. You know what I mean? Not everything we do we can prove it.
Right.
And like I said, they write a lot of shit off as gifts, and that's geared toward us. And so we got to come out of pocket. And then this shit ain't never fair.
Do you pay child support?
No, I don't.
If you pay child support,
I have paid child support.
okay. When you was paying child support, was you still doing for the child?
Yeah.
Like outside of the child support money?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just talked about this on our show too. I ain't have a high ass payment like some people. Yeah, I mean, and the thing with that is it draws a divide between the father and the child. Because if you be paying all this money, your kid gonna keep asking you for this. I mean, if the mom not doing right, she doing this, taking the money, doing this with it.
Yeah.
The kid gonna come to you.
Yeah.
And that shit is heartbreaking. You keep telling your kid you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Right.
So my question was, should the father turn the kid on the mother? Like, oh well, nah, that's your mom. She not doing this, she's not doing that. Like, I'm paying this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna show you my stuff. Like, see,
Yeah.
you're taking this every check. You're taking this, and she not buying that stuff for you. She not doing it. And it's like, I feel like there's three options.
Yeah.
You know, either you gotta keep breaking your kid heart, you know what I mean, or you gotta turn them against their mama, or you just gotta eat that shit. Like, you know, I just gotta be the bad guy.
Right.
My kid not gonna fuck with me like this.
Okay.
Because, you know, she think I'm not there for her. It's that, like I said, that's the child support system that causes that divide.
Okay. All right.
I definitely like what you was talking about because I had been in that situation where I wanted to turn my kid against his mother because she was taking the child support from me. He was like, Dad, I want these new shoes. I want this. I want,
It's a
you
tough
know,
choice.
and it's like, bro, it's like she's taking this, but it's like I don't want to let him down, so I wanted to. I'm like at one point I did it. This is me being honestly, I did it. I was like, it's your mom, bro. She's taking this from me, like the child support, and then, like I didn't date. I was younger, but now it's like that kid shouldn't know about grown up problems and what they're going through because it's not really none of his business.
Yeah.
What I should have been doing was just like, yo, look, I'm gonna get you what you need as soon as I can. Things are a little tough right now, but you was definitely correct on that situation because it is tough because you want to turn that kid against because she's hurting you at that moment
Right.
for no apparent reason.
Making you look like absent. You know what I mean? If you got your own thing going on, maybe you got some other kids. Like, you know, they got this, they got that. Like now shit really fucked up. They see they little stepbrother with the new J's and shit, and you can ask him about, I don't got it, I can't do it for you. Like, I'm giving this money to your mama, but she not doing it for you.
Like currently, right now, my 13-year-old son is living with me right now, and guess what I'm still doing?
I got something to say about
Child
other.
support?
Oh,
I'm about to
Whoa.
get off.
Yeah.
I'm about to try to fight this joint right now, but it's just like it's crazy how things work.
That's crazy,
I
bro.
think-
Same thing you doing, you know what I'm saying? Same exact things that we talked about on our pod earlier. But my teenage daughter, she don't even know she wants child support. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell her nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, and her mom get a nice little cut. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
But my daughter, she's sneakerhead right now. She always come to me. You know what I mean? You know them joints up there. You know them joints. But you know Daddy gonna get it though. And I'm gonna get it. If I ain't got it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
I have to interject, y'all. Don't nobody be offended here, but what I can't help but realize is that a few people here have multiple baby moms, and I think we're forgetting why the child support system was created in the first place is because of the breakup of the family unit. Because men were fathering multiple, children by different moms, and like you're leaving these women to fend for themselves. And back then, women couldn't work; they couldn't get titles to homes and all these different things. So that was the beginning of it. And now it's interesting that all these years later, y'all like, yeah, they try and get me for child support for my baby moms and this and that. That shouldn't be the thing. We wouldn't. You get me? We wouldn't be.
No, I
talking about
totally
the
understand what you're talking
after
about.
sex if y'all didn't do
I
that
just
in
got
the
one
first
story
place,
real quick for you.
unfortunately.
I never got a chance.
Which goes back to, are we making the right decisions in the first place? Why are we not
True.
vetting the people that we're possibly having these children with? You get me? So,
Accountability.
yeah, so if you're not holding yourself accountable on the front end, you have to understand the government had no choice but to create this system to protect the women. So you're right, it was created for the women. maybe we have to make better choices to not put ourselves in that position on both ends of the
No.
spectrum.
Can I ask you a question? Is it?
To a certain extent, yes.
Okay.
But you really don't know the person until A, you have a child with them, you live with them, or you marry them.
And you need them.
One, yeah, like you really
You
don't
fall
know
off. I mean, you can't always mess
who
with
Things
you're,
change
you're
just like-
dealing with because they change so quickly. And I'm gonna speak on my personal business.
Yeah.
I got married at a very early age. My first child's father passed away. I got married. The second one was like the best stepdaddy ever. He was like, yeah, that's my son. That ain't no, like, that's my son. That's my son. That's all he kept saying. He was there for them, taught them stuff, everything. As soon as I gave birth to his child, he left. So you really don't know who you dealing with until you really deal with that person on that level. So you can't say, make sure we're vetting this person, this, that, and the third, because you really don't know who you're about to have a child with. That's just from my experience.
Yeah, your husband or your wife will change on you.
And like
People
I was
grow,
married.
People grow
You
together,
feel me? Like
people grow
we're,
apart.
I'm married,
Yeah.
gave birth to his first child,
Goals change.
and he left. He said, I thought I was ready, and I wasn't. So we really don't know.
Also, I would say about the multiple baby mom thing, you know what I'm saying? Me and my daughter mom, we was high school sweethearts, you know what I'm saying? To the point where we possibly could have got married, you know what I'm saying? But something, you know, we grew up and grew apart, you know what I'm saying? Different goals, like Seth said, you know what I'm saying? But also, for the first, like, I'm gonna say, about 10 years of my daughter being around, no child support ever, you know what I'm saying? Even though a couple of years we wasn't together, you know what I'm saying? Until she found out that I was having another kid with somebody else, that's when the child support papers went through.
Did she think y'all were about to be a family?
Talking to the mic.
Did she think that y'all were about to be a family? Your first baby
Me and
mom? The first baby mom.
she think we was gonna be a family?
Yeah.
We was the first couple of years. You know, that we got together. High school sweetheart.
She's saying,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
did she
years.
think that y'all was going to ever get back together?
Yeah.
Oh, get back together?
Yeah, you went and had another child, so she probably was like, damn, so we
Yeah.
was really done.
Well,
Like, we
Who-
gotta
who-
use common sense here. of
Who
course.
broke the relationship? You or her?
Oh, I probably broke it.
Okay.
Yeah, I broke that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, well.
And I,
You petty.
from
Yeah.
my personal
You.
experience,
That's
decided
uncommon.
to-
That's very uncommon for a man to leave. But go ahead.
It is very uncommon, but it is common at the same time. And
Yeah,
I noticed that
it does happen.
having conversations with a lot of the guys that are in relationships with their baby mom and they leave their baby mom,
Mm-hmm.
their baby mom was like probably thinking the same thing you thinking. This nigga left me. Oh, you wanna hurt me? Oh, I'ma hurt you.
Yeah.
Type time and take you for child support. Because when the woman leaves, she don't give a fuck about your child support. She don't give
Yeah.
a fuck if you come, go, help out, any of that.
Yeah.
From my experience.
Child support is used as a weapon too often.
Yeah, I think that's where women abuse the child support system when they put their feelings in front of what's more important, which is the child. But
It's like, no,
That too.
also,
Me.
women.
I have cussed out women, literally cussed them out because I had this one chick living with me. This was
Way
years
back.
ago. And she came to help because her mom kept putting her out, whatever the case may be. Just had her first child, and her son was probably about 8 months, maybe almost 1. The baby dad constantly called, want to see my son. Why can't I never see my son?
Yeah.
She said, you got to give me money first. What?
That's
when
crazy.
I heard her say that, I said, you got to be the dumbest bitch I know. She said, why are you talking to me like this? I said, because you got a man that actually want to be a part of his child's life. Begging
Right.
you
Right.
to see his child.
Right.
I said, there's so many women, including myself,
Talk your shit.
baby dad don't want to come around at all. And you talking about you gotta pay me first?
Mhm.
She said Pampers cost. So does love and affection, bitch. Let that man see his
His
fucking
child.
son. What is
Exactly.
wrong with you?
Exactly.
She said, I don't like how you talking to me. I said, because somebody need to do it. Because you doing it wrong. Who allowed you to do this for so long? He's literally on the phone,
Begging.
crying, all because he had another girlfriend.
Now let me ask you, why do women do that?
I don't know. I'm doing
I understand that you don't know. If you had to assume or had to take an
bitter.
educated
That's
guess.
the only other thing I can come up with. Like, you're bitter, like you're mad, like
No one wants to live in a broken family.
Talking to the mic, please.
No one wants to live in a broken family. That's what it comes down to. Like
I feel like you making excuses for him.
Whoa, I've been saying stuff for both sides this whole time. I don't think y'all realize how impartial I really am. I don't think y'all really been getting it. Like, I really try to see things from the outside looking in.
Talking to the mic.
I'm gonna rest it right here. I really do try to see things from both sides, like when it comes to men and women, because I do see how feminism fucked up a lot for the men. And now in later days, now that some women do want to live a traditional life, it's hard for us because now we've conditioned y'all to look at us, you know, as almost equal. Like, you know, it's like I see both sides of things. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm all gung ho for us. Go ahead. That was it. Reconvene.
I don't know. The only thing I can come up with is bitter. Like, they're gonna say they're not bitter, but I mean, what is it? Why can't that man be in his child's life?
Yeah, I be trying to figure this stuff out because I got a lot of guys that come up to me all the time telling me how they baby mom won't let them see their child, and they always complaining or putting on Facebook or social media talking about how he ain't doing nothing but behind closed door. He's hitting you up trying to do whatever he can, but you just won't let him. I just don't understand why. I just really don't get
I
that.
actually got the opposite, and I think because so many men have done that so much as well, saying that, oh, she won't let me see the baby. That happened to me. But then my ex, his fiance or whoever she was at the time, called me and was like, she texted me. She said, deadbeat baby daddy. I said, how did I get in the middle? So I guess apparently she read the text messages of me saying, come get your child. Come get your child. So he was telling her I was keeping his child from them.
Wow.
So men lie like that as well.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
you might need to, sometimes men need to check their homeboys. Like, I know it's so normal for people to think that
Yeah.
the woman is always constantly saying
No.
they're keeping the child from them, but in reality, the man's really not even making the
Trying
effort
to.
see the child.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna ask the fellas. This lady John got to answer this question. So fellas, do we hold men that we know they ain't taking care of their kids accountable that be around us?
I'm constantly checking them.
You check yours.
Everybody. And I walk with people and check me too. I ain't perfect. But if I see somebody moving a little funny, I ain't gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna pull you to the side. You know what you doing? That's foul. You can't be moving like that. And some people hear you, some people won't.
Right. Do you got friends that or people you know as far as men that you say something to that don't take care of their kids or perpetrate or?
Like if you in my close circle,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
But I also know people that don't, but they're not really in my close circle. So I don't say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? That's their whole business. You know what I'm saying? But the people in my circle, it's like their kids are part of my village too, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure they doing straight. You know what I mean? And so on and so on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so before we get off this child support thing, these fathers want to see their kids. I took both my baby moms to court. They 50-50 custody of my kids.
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell me they have more say so of what my kids do or not. Sad that my kids, I gotta cut all their umbilical cords. Like,
Right.
my kids
My
have been
God.
since day one.
Word.
Alright, now for the men, she won't let me see my kids. She would go to the courts. Get the white folks involved.
Yeah.
Or y'all don't want to do that.
Now, do you think is it men pride? Is it men pride that why we don't like taking our baby moms to court?
I feel like
It's not
it'd be
pride.
more,
They really don't want to be in the child.
yeah, they don't want that responsibility.
Okay.
They want to have an excuse.
Okay.
She won't let me see my kids. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, nah, they don't want that full responsibility. So he's saying my kid got to be with me for a whole week, a whole 6 months. That's a lot of time. You know what I mean? When you would suggest the kid being over there before she put you on child support.
Yeah.
And you guys switch up your whole thing to not free. Yeah, I mean, now you actually had this kid locked up. Nah, they don't want that. They just
Yeah.
want to deal with it.
Word.
I'm sure someone would rather just pay child support and have to deal with it. But not if it's too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I've already told this story 1,000 times, y'all, but I'm just gonna make it real brief. I thought I had a son for 7 years. Found out he wasn't mine. I was paying child support for 7 years. I even signed his birth certificate. And they dropped my child support.
You wrong, but
It's just when you in that situation, love,
Right.
you know you've been with that girl,
Right.
just like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to question nothing. That's like
Yeah.
getting a prenup. Nah,
Because
why-
y'all gotta
why
remember,
live
at
my
one
life
point-
without this person.
At one point in time, you couldn't even get a DNA test done.
Now they notarize and shit. Hospital, you want to sign this? They bring in the notary public and shit. She notarized. Yeah. Bring in the notary public. You gotta fill out a whole thing like buy a fucking car and shit. Right?
They want to get that child support up early then. If they get you the
Girl, like the father's there?
possible and give that moment, yeah.
whose insurance you gonna
Yeah.
get?
You got your ID. Okay, you got your ID too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so anyway, found out he wasn't mine, so went to court. This is why I said about welfare earlier. Because she was on welfare that whole time, I'm still to this day paying back the arrears for those 7 years I was responsible for that child. I'm no longer paying direct child support to her. But
She
child,
took
but
you off though, or
huh?
the fact that she took you off? Or
No, they took me off because obviously he wasn't mine. So they took me off of child support for paying her like I was regularly, right? But you know, I was in the rears, all right? Nigga was getting in trouble. I was young. I was in the rears. I wasn't always keeping a job. But because I got in the rears and I was responsible for that child for those 7 years, and welfare was helping taking care of that child, right? Insurance, money, and all that. They are making me still to this day pay them back those arrears, even though she knows who the father is and all that.
I know that should fall on her though. It's like this-
So watch this. So the judge was like, "I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna make you only pay $5 a week out your check in child support. But if you want to get all this dropped, you have to sue her and the baby father. But I know paying a lawyer and all that is gonna cost me more to do all that for the little bit of money that I'm gonna get dropped or whatever the case may be. So I just said, you know what, $5 a week, nah."
At least they drop it.
Yeah. But she found out who the baby father was though.
It
It doesn't matter. Damn, that's crazy.
was locked in because for the last 7 years you have been his father. So they
Responsible for
were
that kid
responsible.
he's out of school.
Yeah.
Damn. I did not.
Take you back.
That's crazy. I'm
There was a
glad.
man on, I forget on the news,
Uh-huh.
years ago. He never even met the woman and was paying child support for her child. He said, "I don't even know who she is."
Yeah.
And they said, well, for the last however long he was paying, he had to continue paying.
Damn. Damn. That's foul shit.
Even she came in and said, "Yeah, I don't know him. I never met him."
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this the last question. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Is the welfare system abused by our people? Such as like even like separating the black family, using it not to work, you know, et cetera. Like, is the welfare system being abused by our community?
If I could get welfare, I would.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing.
You know, her.
Stamps, you heard me?
Like, I would buy somebody food stamps.
Yeah, I mean,
Make sure you talk to the mic.
I would buy some food stamps.
oh hell yeah.
I wouldn't say it's abused if you work because you paid for that. So it's like kind of like a little bit of a refund for a little bit. Like, let me take a little break for a second.
Hey yo.
Because for the last, 20, 40 years,
She said it's a
Yeah.
rebate.
I've been working so hard.
Yeah.
Let me get Section 9. Since Section 8 is fucked up, right? Let me get Section 9. Let me get some welfare.
Hey yo.
I want some juicy juices too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel as though
I will say that. I guess I gotta say, women use it as a crutch.
Yeah.
Cause I got
Why you say it's hard for a man to get on welfare?
Yeah.
Because mainly
Okay.
Alright, now,
You can get welfare as a single person.
yeah, okay. First off, in order to get welfare, you have to be making not enough money for their help doesn't help.
Nothing.
That's why I call it the trap house, the trap system.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Because you have to pay that money back.
People will use it as a crutch because all they gotta do is have this little bullshit job and all they do is take care of.
Yeah.
Now that means they don't got nothing.
That goes to show you ain't never had welfare. Cause what?
Well, what you
cannot have
mean?
income on welfare. You cannot have income on welfare. In order for you to get welfare, you cannot have income.
Uh huh.
Welfare. So what is it?
So if you make 20, what if you want?
Section 8 goes by your income.
Okay, and like what about the income-based living and stuff like that?
You have to have income.
Okay, so
So not even a part-time job.
I had stamps.
We're not talking about stamps.
So we talking about everything. So okay, hold on. So let's put this in perspective.
Welfare
Let's
is
put-
different.
Hold on, wait a minute.
What's the difference now?
So are we talking?
You know-
Hold on, are we
Isn't
talking? Are we
that
talking the money along with the food stamps and the insurance?
and the child care.
Because that's all three. That's what all three things that they mainly supply.
That was all welfare. She told me
That's
that's
not,
different.
welfare is different. Welfare is a check. You cannot have income.
So
in
government
order to-
assistance.
TANF is what it's called.
Well, HUD out here, but go ahead. Well, yeah, TANF. Yes.
TANF is what it's
Yes.
called. You cannot have income in order to get TANF. And also, you do have to put your baby daddy on child support.
Right.
Or at least file for it.
Right.
In order to get TANF.
Right.
Food stamps, income. Medicaid, you could get I don't know what the top is like. I think for certain families, households, you can have like an income of $45,000 and still be able to get Medicaid. You just like some jobs don't offer insurance, so they can't deny you
Right.
insurance.
Exactly.
So each one you have to apply separately,
Mhm.
differently. Same office, but differently. Except for Section 8, completely different office. Goes by your income. Income-based apartment housing is tax credited. You have to have income. The only thing you cannot have an income for is welfare.
Now is that now? I don't know if this is true, but can't you have an income to get only food stamps? A part-time income, like let's say you got a part-time job, right, and you don't make enough to pay your full rent or whatever, and you go down there and ask, can't you get partial food stamps?
Food stamps
No cash.
income as well. Depending on how many people you're taking care of, you cannot make a certain amount per month in order to qualify for food stamps.
Okay.
So when I was out for my couple of months of work, I qualified. They still count my income that I had prior,
Yeah.
but I qualified for food stamps.
Okay.
Back to work, they looking at my income that I'm making now, and they're like, I don't think so. So you can still have income, and depending on your family size as well. You can make 60,000, but if you got 5 people under your income, you qualify for the max.
Okay.
So we had the wrong idea of what welfare was. So rephrasing your question, you know, we take advantage. Some of us take advantage of government assistance. Right? I don't know, whatever it is. All right, whatever your question
I
was.
mean,
that's what I'm
we
talking
do.
about. Yeah.
We do.
But some of us, they use it to be lazy. Like I said,
Exactly.
they work this little bullshit job to know everything's taken care of.
Mhm.
Like I know you see like the pictures on social media, like you know, refrigerator be empty as shit. You know, working this job, whatever, on government assistance, that shit be full.
Right.
They take advantage. Some of them take advantage of that, but it also hurts them and their family. I know people that have died on government assistance, living in houses and stuff, whatever.
Right.
They died. They kids don't get nothing.
Right.
So, as I was saying, it's a trap house. Because if you wanted to do something, you can. If you in this income based, you get food stamps, you got child care, you got aftercare, or whatever. You get a raise at your job, and they cut all that shit, or they drop it. You know what I mean, so you stuck. It's quicksand.
Right.
You can't go nowhere. So basically, you got a choice. You know, either. Well, I feel like the only way to get out of that is like help. You need somebody on the outside or on the inside. Whatever.
And that's why you gotta have 2 people in the household.
Max.
Yeah.
You can't make it out here.
They make sure that your cutoff amount is not enough for you to really
Yeah.
So
always need
you're
them.
just living, but you're not really like, you know what I mean?
You're not living the way you really
How
want
you
to.
Like
Yeah.
you're literally just
Getting
working
by.
and paying bills.
That's it.
Nothing else. You can eat whenever you can. You can possibly put a little bit of gas in the car, but they cut it off at a certain point where you're not able to really. So it's like they low key want you to either quit or cut back on your hours so that you can get back on the government assistance because they get credits for that.
Yeah.
Just like what we do
Right.
when somebody don't pay, they get a huge, like the fare is $2. But if someone don't pay, the government pays them $10 for that person not paying. So that's why they're not very pressed on who pays fare and who don't pay fare.
Yeah.
They get bigger credits when people are actually not working and it is in poverty.
So with that being said, right?
Alexa,
Yeah, I know she
ain't
was
arguing
talking
with
shit.
nobody.
Yeah, word. I appreciate that. So with that being said, it's like, is there a lack of ambition in our community to want better for ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 I'm sorry.
Make sure you're talking to the mic.
I don't know. I don't want to say that. And actually, in that last podcast, well, in theirs that I was in, that was a part of the conversation. We got to be careful with generalizations because there are plenty of black people here in our country that go to college, that aspire to do great things, that, you know, I think we talked about it. I think it was like a few people in the room had nothing but followers who gangbang or they doing this or they doing that. And I'm like, well, okay, well, that may be your experience. But me and a lot of people that I follow, like, we're following great political figures. We're following a bunch of other people that graduated from school. They're in sororities. They're in all these things, you know. So it's, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say our community suffers with this and with that. Every community does, but we got to stop saying that our community does that. White people aren't walking around saying, "Oh, our community suffers with welfare," even though they're the ones that have the most welfare in this country. You get me? Like, we're not as bad as we.
I understand that.
Yeah, we're doing a lot better than we think that we are.
Some of us only know what we see, though.
Yeah, I feel like.
So we have to strive to do better.
The fact that it's
you
also
can see better.
what we see and what we keep promoting, I guess I could say. Like nobody, like I said, like I remember I seeing somebody that said, I ain't never seen a white woman with more than one baby daddy. So everybody was like, wait, what? Hold on, wait. So I was like, yes, the fuck they do. The fuck they do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like why? And it's a black person saying this, like making this status. Like why would you? Like y'all find so many different ways to keep trying to bring us down.
Yeah.
And showing these people, you're putting this out here on the internet. You thinking just because your followers is black, somebody gonna share that their followers is white,
Right.
Asian, Puerto Rican. So
All
they
type.
see us putting each other down. That's why they be like,
And they think
black
it's okay to
people
do the
don't care about
same.
Black people, so why the fuck should we? If
Yeah.
y'all gonna keep disrespecting each other,
We can do the same.
we can do the same. Y'all don't even respect one another. Y'all talk about one another. Whenever I see people reposting fights, I'm so glad they got rid of most of that. I've never reposted a fight. Why do I want to keep seeing my people fighting constantly, shooting out? We're the only ones reposting that shit. Well, no,
Yeah.
I can't say we're the only ones. Let me take that back.
But
for the majority, we're constantly reposting us looking stupid.
And I'm tired of our women looking like sexual objects to them too.
I forgot what was happening not too long ago. I was hearing it on somebody else's podcast because I listen to Amanda Seals. I don't know if anybody heard her in the morning. Yeah, they were saying Rick Ross was recording somebody's house on fire.
Yeah.
I forgot who house was on fire, but
Football player, right?
yeah. They shit. I'm trying to figure out who it was, but it's gonna come back soon. But it's just that why would he do that in a situation of somebody's house burning down?
She went to go record it live.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, before you got on that phone, why you ain't calling me and tell me my house was on fire?
That's crazy.
He said, my grandma was there.
That's crazy.
But like you
Wow.
got my number, I'm your neighbor. Like he said, I will never fuck with him ever again after that.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact, you have my number, and instead of you calling me, he was like, I called the ambulance. Like, what?
That's crazy.
Like everything is so everybody wants to go viral so bad
Yup.
on social media. They
don't
do
care for
the
what.
dumbest
They'll
stuff
do anything.
ever.
Anything.
When you're down for
Anything. Anything.
They done made what's I ain't gonna talk about the transfer. What are they? Charles? Charles? What's the name? Charles?
I don't know. Talking to the mic.
Charles and Miss Nut. I don't even know who they are or how they became viral sensations. All I keep saying is them on my damn page. And I done asked so many times, who made them famous? Why are they here? Like what? Like all
Because
I see is a
people's giving them
bumpy ass
attention.
face and then just a mess. And I'm like, what is going on? Then the dude went and got an 8-pack that's crooked. What is going on? And then it's this big girl.
Yo.
What is her? I don't know her name, but she'll purposely get on with like a diaper or
What?
whatever type of underwear they are, and just be naked and jiggle and do like they made her
Famous.
viral and famous, and I'm like, what?
You do the craziest
I
shit.
think
Yeah, for
it's
real.
just our fascination with seeing people
Mike,
do.
Mike.
I think it's just our fascination with seeing people do stuff that we may imagine ourselves doing in our silliest moments, but never like having the confidence to do out there in the real world.
See, that's why they say confidence.
Right. See,
Because-
that's what I said earlier. I
because
said
they-
that earlier.
You see like a whole person.
I said that earlier.
It's like,
Now they
oh
wanna
wow,
be
I'm
validated for being retarded at home. Like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that
you
word.
can't say the R word.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. For tards, I feel as though it's stuff that I do
Just
in the privacy of
uneducated.
my own home
Sorry, you two.
that I don't need for nobody to say. I don't need y'all laughing at me and but like I'll talk my shit to and be funny about it, but I'm not gonna be out there showing you the stuff that I'm doing in the privacy of my own home and be like, oh, I'm confident.
You gotta look what's selling though.
I'm just not gonna
That's
do
what
it.
getting
Like
them paid.
I understand it's getting them paid, but just
But
like that.
what about what you said earlier though, right?
One
I'm gonna
time.
cut you off, but what about what you said earlier? You said, "Mom and Dad, I'm doing this to get paid."
I never said that.
Oh,
Oh wait. Oh, say my fault. No, you asked me what do I think about
the
my
OnlyFans and
OnlyFans.
yeah, would your parents approve of it?
And
It's
I
the
said I
same
didn't
thing.
care.
Would you approve of your daughter or your son doing this dumb stuff you talking about right now to make money?
OnlyFans are just doing stupid shit.
Just doing stupid shit on social media and they getting
My
checked
kids know
for it.
better.
See, but that's not every child's situation. That's why I said, do we need to start holding their parents more accountable?
Yeah, send them kids outside. Send them outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not about just holding the parent accountable because, like I said, like my kids can do what they want to do. At the end of the day, if my daughter is grown, 21, whatever, out my house, however she want to go about it, even if she in my house and paying rent, whatever, and she decide she want to do an OnlyFans, I'm gonna repost her link. I'm like, yo, subscribe to my daughter's room. I'm gonna support my child at the end of the day. I ain't gonna watch it, but I'm a supporter.
No,
I'm a
no,
supporter.
no.
I'm a supporter.
Fathers keep daughters off of stripper poles and sons out of jail. Ain't no way in hell I will approve of my daughter being on
I'm a
OnlyFans.
supporter.
I will cuss my baby mom out.
I'm a cusser.
How would you feel if you found
But
out
I'm
your
a
daughter?
supporter.
Well, let me ask the fellas real quick. How would you feel if you found out your daughter had OnlyFans?
You know, the way I'm raising my daughter, I could tell that that's not the direction she's going in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like some parents can look at their kids and tell what direction they kid going in. Like that.
look at what's his name? What's that? The Matrix dude? What is his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Reeves, yeah.
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
His daughter's a porn star.
Oh,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
what's her name?
Wow,
That's something.
wow. Y'all gonna look it up too. Watch. I know y'all gonna look it up.
That's not Gina Torres.
That's crazy.
And what's the other chick?
No way, bro. No way. No way.
Family Matters.
No. Yeah, Family Matters.
Yo, and then the girl that played on
The Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac show. Yeah,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
That's the
Y'all Vanessa. Y'all Vanessa.
They
Like,
was
"Keep it this
going in a
one."
good
Yeah, she
direction.
got an
And then
OnlyFans.
she turned. Like, what can we say about the parent then?
I don't know. I just couldn't approve of my daughter doing
I didn't say
OnlyFans.
I approve.
I feel like she's trying to.
I just said I'm supporting her.
Right.
I don't want her to think like, oh, okay, my mom doesn't support nothing that I do. This is something that I want to do. This is something I've been passionate about. Even if she decides ballerina or OnlyFans, I'm going to support whatever direction you go in.
Okay.
I'm just going to be a support mom. Like, I know a lot of dudes say, like, if their son turns gay, they're not going to support their son anymore. I'm going to support my son regardless. If my daughter is gay, if my son is gay, I'm going to support them because I love my child at the end of the day.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a figurative question. I'm gonna try to wrap this up, but I always ask people this, right? So if you had a son, right, and he was 21, and he came home with a girl that had 3 kids by 3 different baby dads, would you approve of that woman if he told you, "Mom, I love her"?
It's not up to me to approve.
No.
That's up to him. That's who he's gonna be with. I'm not taking care of her and her 3 kids. If that's somebody that he loves and cares about, I'm not gonna say, "Son, don't do that." That's not for me to tell him who he can and can't love.
Are parents allowed to have a preference?
Yes.
For my child,
Yes.
love? Fuck no.
You can have a preference. Your opinion.
Talking to the mic.
isn't-
Talking to the mic.
You can have a preference. Your opinion. You don't. They don't. You don't need to tell them what it
I prefer
is.
for my child to be happy. That's my preference.
I'm gonna give my son the facts.
Would you approve of it? Of him coming home 3 girl, 3 baby, 3 kids, 3 baby dads?
Well, first off, you said 21.
And he listen.
I'm
How about this? He fresh out of college.
Yeah.
He ain't got no kids, and he fall in love with a girl with 3 kids by 3 different baby dads. And he bring them home to the barbecue like, "Hey, look, Dad, I want you to meet my girlfriend."
I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm gonna give him the facts. I'm gonna point out everything that he need to know. Even though you're already in the situation, I'm gonna give him the facts. I'm not gonna downplay him or anything or say he making the wrong decision. I'm gonna give him all the facts though. It's gonna be his decision either way, but he need to know everything that he's getting himself into.
Okay.
That's the only way they go on.
Hold on, what you saying? Know that?
What you mean?
Like telling your son?
No, I believe in like Kanye was saying. I believe every child has their choice to date whoever they want. But like he said, I would definitely, as a preference, pull him to the side like, "Hey, son, I would prefer you to start your own family. I'm pretty sure there's another woman out there who's 23, 24, however old he is, that's single with no kids, that you can start your own family with versus starting a family with a woman who already has one."
And you know what's crazy? I feel like, all right, so there's an NBA star, right?
Uh-huh.
Signed a crazy deal over a couple, like $100-something million. You know what I'm saying? He ended up knocking up this old lady. I say old lady. My bad. I'm sorry.
Man.
But you know what I'm talking about. The girl Drea. You know
I think
what
I
I'm
know
talking
what you're talking about. I think I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
She already had, she's a groupie.
Okay.
Well, she was. I can say
So
the
she
number.
already had a couple kids.
Yeah,
She
from
had
like
one.
She
this.
got that bag now.
No, but
She
she
has
was
one.
a groupie though.
So she got a lot of bodies.
She been passed around.
But she a pass around girl. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I ain't gonna talk about it.
Well, even then, because if I know that this girl's been passed around a lot, and then you bring her home to me, I'm like, "Your son, I mean, she's been had a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Now I see that she only got 1 kid. Now if you choose to still deal with her, I'm still gonna support you again. But I wouldn't prefer it because we gotta be real. It's all about image too. We all have our family last names, and we want to uphold that. And you don't want your child to be dating somebody who's gonna make the family last name embarrassed, man.
I think as a parent, you have certain wisdom that comes with your years, so it's your duty to tell your child you think they may be going in the wrong direction with that type of decision.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not say you're going in the wrong direction, but tell them the facts like he had said and kind of go from there. But I don't really like parents who clearly see their kid is doing something wrong or maybe
don't say
not.
nothing.
They just like, "Oh yeah, that's none of my business." Yes, it is. Like you
That's why I
could say
said-
something that could really change their life.
Right. That's why I said, do parents have a preference on what their child should do or choices that they make in their lives?
Better.
Yeah.
Now, do parents have conversations about relationship and marriages prior to their child getting to that stage?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't see a lot. I mean, to me, I don't see a lot of people doing that, but okay. All right. So with that, all that.
That's preference though.
Huh?
They saying yes. I'm saying no.
No. Why? Well, why are you saying no? Yeah. Why are you saying no?
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what kind. If y'all had both of y'all parents in the house, I ain't have both my parents in the house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I raised a single mom. You feel what I'm saying?
So would your mom let you do like whatever, or she was strict on you?
Like she never gave me no relationship advice or anything like that. You know what I'm
Find out on
saying?
your own.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything was all me. You know what I'm saying? My pops, he was in the picture, but not in the picture. Like,
And
you know
then
what
when he
I'm
was, did he ever talk to you about women or anything like that?
saying? Nah.
Okay.
The advice that was given to me was horrible, so I guess I'm damn sure going to tell my kids some of it. I'm not going to just sit them out there like I was sitting out there.
Okay.
That's why I say, like I said, I told my shit, but my kids is not going to just go out there and just do some weird ass shit that they going to be like, my mom fucked me up.
Right.
With her short ass, she'll fuck me up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't have to worry too much about it, but at the end of the day, I will support my children. Like I said, my preference is for them to be happy.
Yeah.
Am I going to tell them things? Of course. I'm not just going to be like, all right, that's what you want to do. I'm going to say something. Because who's to say, okay, if my child can even have kids?
Yeah. Right.
They might not have kids. They might have came across and got into some type of accident that stopped them from having kids.
Yeah,
And it's their only way. They're like, I always wanted 3 kids. I'm in love with this person. This is what I want. Okay.
All right. I mean, I guess I can. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's the child's choice. It's just that, I know that, taking care of another man's child is not the wisest thing to do. I don't have nothing against it, but I know it's not the wisest thing to do. A child these days costs $250,000 just to raise. So.
What if her baby dad a jealous drug dealer like shooting people?
Oh man, I hate those ones. Boy, oh my God.
Fucking I'm asking you.
They will fight. They will fight you and shit.
A jealous drug dealer who likes shooting people.
Did she tell you? Did she tell you?
Do they normally do?
That hit drug
I've been
dealer.
learning more and more about women and how they are lately. I didn't know.
You don't know these things?
No.
Your son know.
I don't hate.
Everybody know.
Everybody know what?
That this nigga ain't got no damn sense. The baby daddy. That he goofy.
Crazy.
Are we talking about somebody personally?
And you tell him, he ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't scared.
Do girls
I'm not
warn?
saying that
So what he asked you is, do girls warn you that has
Well,
children
that-
about their baby dads who are crazy
That's not
or?
what I was asking.
Okay.
Basically, the same question that he just asked. She got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, or whatever. Okay, you're not gonna say anything because it's your child.
Want them to be happy.
What if one of her baby daddies is stupid and he causing problems and stuff like
Do
that?
we know this? then?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to tell my son. Think about that. I said that.
Okay.
I said that I'm not.
She said she would still talk to
I
him.
will still talk to him, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but he may be crazy. He may actually be a bitch at the end of the day. Like, who knows? Like, a lot of people act crazy. It ain't really crazy. I'm quiet. People don't know that I'm crazy.
I know you quiet either.
Shut up. You know what I mean by when I say I'm quiet. Like, I'm gonna sit there and let you do whatever it is that you need to do or say what you need to say, and then next thing you know, people telling you to hold on. Or you want a t-shirt. Who knows? I don't know. You know which way I'm gonna go that day.
Yo, she crazy.
Hashtag.
Yo.
No, but no, like if it's a crazy if I don't know who crazy people is. I mean they act crazy.
You don't know. No, oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You never heard of any story?
I've heard stories, but bitches be lying, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's true.
You never seen it?
I've never seen it for myself, a baby dad acting crazy.
So you never heard or seen a baby dad fight a boyfriend, or you never seen none of your baby dads come at your step, kids or whatever. No, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's not. I'm gonna tell you like this. That's rare.
I've had baby mamas act crazy. I've never seen a baby daddy act crazy.
Never. So none of your baby dads talk shit to your boyfriends. Wow.
So is it different for your his same question? He asked about the son. Would it be different if it's your daughter?
Yeah.
She got a dude, got all these baby mamas.
Yeah.
These kids.
Dude got hella baby
Got
moms.
a different conversation or the same conversation?
Same conversation.
Same conversation.
And let her, if she's in love, whatever, I feel like it's, I don't know. Like,
What if it's your daughter?
Oh, I'm very.
Mike.
I said I'm very opinionated, so she would already know what's going on. But I already plan on raising my future children to know better than that, to have certain morals, certain standards, and whatnot. So I'm not even gonna speak that into existence. I ain't gonna have that issue.
Respect.
And if it's your daughter, just real quick, if it was your daughter,
Oh man.
baby dad, dude, you got kids, 3 different baby moms.
Only thing I can do is it's perfect. I'd be like, look at my lifestyle. Look at your dad. Do you want to end up like me?
yeah.
I'm a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? You want to end up like me?
And I think that's why my kids.
Nah, I feel like a daughter should look for her father and her man, for sure. Now, granted, if he was a good
Say it
man,
again.
a woman should look for her father and her man. Now, granted, wait, let me put it in perspective though. Granted, it has to be a man that was there.
If he was a man.
Right,
Hold on,
exactly.
let him
Not
finish.
any old, yeah, exactly. Nah, I'm not just talking about any old man. I'm talking about a man that was there from day one, gave her values and all that, raised her right, he took care of her, was there with the mom, so on and so forth, everyone. The good situation.
Not your dad.
Yeah.
They
Because you
don't
gotta
know that.
remember,
But-
your dad don't want nothing
already
from you.
said,
He
yeah,
don't want
that's
sex
like
from you, and
parents.
he's providing for you. Doesn't want nothing back from you. Why wouldn't you try to look for that in another man that you're dating?
He
What?
didn't know my daddy. So my daddy raised me.
Mm.
My mom got sick, whatever. My dad raised me. My dad did not know how to raise me. He raised me to be another man.
Mm.
So he provided,
Mm.
but the way that he was teaching me certain things, he taught me to be super independent.
Mm.
So basically, if I'm looking for a man like my dad, then I'm gonna look for a liar. I'm gonna look for a narcissist.
But I'm not-
gonna look for somebody that don't want me to depend on them for anything. I have to do
Yeah.
everything on my own. So that's why I'm saying absolutely not. But if that's the only male figure I have as I'm growing up, that's all I know, that's all I see. So I'm gonna continue to pick men that either depend on me,
Mm.
but I can't depend on them.
Mm.
I'm gonna pick men that's gonna constantly lie to me.
Mm.
I'm gonna pick men that are narcissists. I'm gonna pick men that gaslight me because that is what I only knew. So we don't know that our father is a bad person or a bad dad or raising us incorrectly until we get older and start to see the things that we really did not like growing up.
Yeah, so here's my rebuttal to what you're saying. And I'm not, trying to like disagree with everything you're saying, but you did say some good things. So you as the person, you gotta understand like, okay, what were the good things versus what were the bad things? You pointed those things out, he provided, right? Most men have to what? Provide and give security. He gave you that. So because you
To
do
a
that,
certain extent, when I say
Well-
provide, I had a roof over my head.
right, well, I'm not trying to because I say this in general. You're speaking on somebody personally, individually. Not every man is like this. But the point being is that he showed you the two main things. As an individual, you got to be able to dissect that from that man as being your father again, because he's not asking for sex and he's providing for you, not wanting back from nothing from you. That in itself,
It's deeper than that. When I
for
say
her,
he
it's deeper than that
provided,
because she knows him, and I understand. That's why I
he
said
taught
I'm just
me
saying
to
in general.
He taught me to not depend on a man. So how am I supposed to look for a provider or even know what a provider is that I'm supposed to be having sex with or lay down with if he's telling me not to?
Because
he's telling me to get my
he's
own
lying
money
to you.
and pay
He's
for
doing
it.
because he's doing the opposite for you. He's providing for you, but telling you not to go get the same thing from
But
man. It
that's
doesn't
what I'm
make
saying.
sense.
If
So
all
then
I'm
you
doing-
should have questioned him.
As I got older. But as I'm looking at him, this is the only male figure that I have. It took me years to look back and be like, this is not how I want my fucking life to be. Like, I want to be softer than this.
You want to be feminine.
I look at men like, what can you do for me that I'm not already doing for myself? Nothing. And you want me to submit to you, my nigga, for what?
don't like that
pick up out of
independent
that.
word.
Exactly. But this is how I was raised, though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand because
I
a lot
had
of
to unlearn,
Mm.
and that's what a lot of us need to do.
Yeah.
Is unlearn a lot of things that was taught to us growing up. I had to unlearn a lot of shit. I had to unbag a lot of shit. I had to look at myself and be like, I am not happy like this.
Mm.
When people start to realize that this is really not like, even when they be like, oh, this is how I was raised and this is what I gotta do and this is this, that, and the third, and you know that it's not working for you and you miserable as fuck, unlearn that shit. You're not happy like that. When people see people online telling them something, oh, that's gold, and then you get that person, you're not even happy. That's not even something that you really want. Go after what you really want and really want to do.
Too many are
I
women
had to
chasing
unlearn
bad boys.
everything that was taught to me. Yes, my daddy was a provider and he paid bills. I didn't know that, and then I still look at men and I want a provider, but then I come across men that be like, nah, like, I ain't got it right now, but I'm trying to do this. I'm still coming across the same type of men that I dated prior, and I'm like, how can I get away from these type of men? Why am I still attracted to you? Have you tried therapy? Yes, I don't like it. Multiple times. To the point where my therapist was like, I don't think you need to be here. Because I know what it is that I don't want, but I keep attracting them no matter what.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You might don't like this what I'm about to say, but women get to pick at the end of the day, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of men that's probably tried to talk to you that you didn't find worthy. You feel what I'm saying? But they probably was willing to provide and do the things that you wanted. You just didn't find them attractive.
I've talked to ugly people.
I'm not, and they didn't have to be ugly.
They
Could be
got to be
average.
If I talk to somebody that I'm not attracted to, and this is why I said, like I said, I keep attracting these same type of people. I've tried even talking to people I'm not even attracted to. And they end up doing the same shit, if not worse, and it pisses me off even more because of the audacity behind it all. I'm like, you ugly motherfucker.
I gave this shit up.
How dare you? And it pisses me off. Like, I'd rather my mama, this one thing my mama said was, you could not be ugly and
Nah, facts. No, you gotta be able to provide. Nah, for sure. A man has to. If you can't provide, you don't even deserve
I
to
get
be out there
lied
playing.
to. There's a lot of dudes that I do come across when I do meet them. They'll have a job. They'll have a car. They'll have their own place. But then for some incriminating reason, when they meet me, and we getting together, and we're dating, and we're official, everything just disappears. What the fuck?
Well, do you?
No, I'm not. They never had the shit in the first goddamn place.
Should you not do your homework? Are you doing your homework?
I'm
Are
doing
you
my
doing
homework,
homework?
and they're playing this shit off. Men, when they
What you
wanna
mean?
lie-
How can they play
Men-
something off that you're not seeing?
Men
You
know
gotta be
how
able to see it. If they got a crib, you should be able to see that they have a crib. If they got a car, you should be able to see that they have a car. If they got a job, you should see them working. Like, hey, by you know, oh, I can't talk, I'm at work. You know they schedule. Like, you should be able to see these things.
I like how she lets you talk.
This is why.
That's fluffy,
this is
Nay.
why- When I ask this question, I done asked this question over and over and over again. Until you actually date a man, you really don't know what they really be saying to us and how they learn how to put it.
Well, I can tell you why men lie.
Not even just what they saying. Like, some of them know how to actually show you that this is what's going on. I remember my ex showed me he had a car, he had a job, he had his own. Well, according to him, his own.
Simultaneously?
Huh?
Simultaneously, at the same time. Did he have all these things?
He had all these things
at the same time.
at the same time.
Okay.
Car, job, place.
Okay.
Come to find out, all he had was the place, and it was his brother's place.
So he lied to
He
you.
lied to me.
So how? Okay, hold on. Wait.
Show the proof.
But my schedule.
So he showed you something that wasn't true.
Basically, he showed me that he had a car, showed me he had a job, showed me he had a place.
Over how long of a period of time, though?
Months. And I worked a different shift than
So
him.
the fuck, he's good.
Men can do
It's,
these things.
yeah, you can do it.
They
It's
can do
it's
these
not,
things for
especially
months,
now. It's kind of
especially
easy to
now
do.
because of what I do.
Well, we got Airbnb
To
you
have
can
somebody
rent.
else's, like, that's like me having your, like, let's just say, for example, if we was like real close, that's like me having your car every day and then manipulating her that your car is mine.
It's a dude online right
You
now.
can do that?
Pretty as I don't know what. Every time nigga don't have no car. He don't even have a license. And he's in a car every day on live. Every day. Come to find out it's because he's fucking the shit out of people, women, and getting their cars while they're at work.
Well, you know, women fuck for clout. I don't know why. It used to be for money. Now they fucking for clout. I don't know why they fucking
But
use for
men know
names,
how
but
to
whatever.
finesse the fuck out of women. If they know how to fuck you good, they can fuck you stupid.
But you know why I've been lying, right? We lie because we know if we tell you the truth, you know.
We're gonna dick.
Yeah.
Yes. I understand, but this is what I'm explaining to you. Like, men lie for months. Just like you said earlier, when he was like, "Oh, you left," that's uncommon. Even when a man is unhappy in a relationship, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna stay until you're ready to go. Men will lie and play that shit off. Men will get their dick up every single time. If I don't like you, my pussy not getting wet. Why is you touching me? But that's me though. That's me though. You feel me? Like, men know how to finesse. Women know how to finesse. I'm not just saying just men.
Yeah.
Women know how to finesse as well, but men know how to do it longer. I can't lie like that. And when I'm in a fucked up situation, I don't even want to talk to nobody. For real. Men will find somebody to talk to when they're in a fucked up situation so that they can move into their shit.
Damn.
There's a lot of homosexuals out there.
Yeah. Any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
No.
How you
I
good?
agree. There are
Make sure you follow
Like
Sex Today.
Yeah.
No.
Any shout outs before we wrap it up?
You agree that there are what?
Many homosexual males out there.
Wait,
Yo.
You wanted me to say it. That's what I was saying. That's
Say it in the mic. Talk in the mic.
Hobo.
Hobo.
Homosexual.
I see.
No, I didn't know what you were saying. I'm like, oh, wait. I thought
Yeah.
you said hobo.
Yeah, I said hobos. Homosexuals
Yeah.
out
Cool.
there. So we can say fuck, but not that.
They'll be your protected class
Yeah.
soon enough.
I see. Of course.
They'll be off limits. We can't talk about those soon.
Oh, you said no.
A lot up to 10 fucks an episode.
mind.
10 fucks an episode.
Hey, look, y'all. I appreciate y'all doing this. Man, dog, you don't even know how much this mean to me. Shout out Jersey. Shout out Delaware. Shout out Pennsylvania. Shout out wherever y'all from. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It is right there below. Please do that. I had a great time. Man, this was a good conversation. I didn't expect this. I really didn't, but man, I appreciate
Hey, man,
y'all.
you know what I mean?
And I can't wait to turn up on y'all, John.
Listen,
Y'all tune in for that.
Tell me we potters, right?
I
We
Said Yerrr
potters.
podcast.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, you know, we potters. We're going to get a conversation going conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm that nigga Trends from the I Said Yerrr podcast here with, he grabbed the mic and yeah.
I'm Deshante at Deshante Smith
Oh, we doing our
on
ads?
Instagram.
At Deshante
Yeah.
Smith.
DESHANTE Smith, y'all.
Yeah, go look that up. I heard her.
Fluffy neck.
Yeah, you got a podcast too, right?
At Fluffy neck.
At Fluffy what?
Yes.
Oh, I know. I don't never like type your full name. I just type
Yeah.
in Fluff and it's pop up.
And it's NAE, not NAY. Fluffy.
You got a podcast?
Word. Don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what is it called? So they can look it up.
Sorry, Fluff Alicia.
Fluff Alicia? Okay. YouTube?
Gemini Music Group.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Go follow us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all go lock in with them. They some good people, man. For sure. Bro, you want to say anything before we wrap it up? You good?
I'm all good, man. I'm just happy to gain this experience among others.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, so I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah. Word. Well, with all that being said, y'all, it's been another one. Until next time, peace. Hit that button for me.